guys, we're back in Modern Warfare 2 on one of the most loved missions, Cliffhanger, which I do actually really enjoy. Because this mission is, well, I'm not gonna say easy, because it's not really. You get caught and you're dead. But I do love it for its simplicity. It's easy to do if you know what you're doing, but all it takes is for you to turn around a corner or someone to see you in the blizzard and you die. So I do enjoy it, and of course you get to climb up the side of a mountain, so that's always a bonus. And you get to, well, I suppose you also get to use snowmobiles, so who doesn't like that, right? Now, what I do want to say is the next mission, whether I don't know whether we'll be able to do it this episode or not, but chances are we will be able to, because it's not a very long mission. As you may know, it's No Russian, which is a graphic and a sensitive mission, as you take part in a massacre at the Sakhaev International Airport, killing hundreds of civilians. So if you don't want to see that, then I advise that once this mission's complete, you stop watching, as some people either have experienced something like this themselves, or know someone who has, or generally they just get a little uncomfortable watching the massacre of innocent civilians, even if it is just a game. So if you don't want to watch that, it's fine. I'm not going to force you to, because I do understand. But I personally am not that bothered by it. Obviously, a massacre's not a good thing, but what you got to remember is this is a game. It's not real. So when I first played it, it was a little shocking, but other than that, it doesn't really bother me that much. But if you guys don't want to watch it, then just don't. I'm not gonna force you to do something that you don't want to do, especially if it's something as sensitive as that.
You take the one on the left. On three. 1, 2,
3. Again, like I said, the thing I like about this mission is how the outcome's gonna be different, because there are actually several different ways. Like Sophia will have different bits of unique dialogue depending on what you do. If you go to the fuel station, plant the C4 without alerting anyone or killing anyone, he'll say something about that, and obviously he'll also say things like "good kill" if you take someone out silently.
1, 2, 3. Nice work.
And there are like several people who are just like sat on a chair asleep and that you can assassinate in a dramatic fashion, and you probably could kill most of the people around the base silently, but I've never tried because it would definitely be difficult, because if they discover a body, it will alert a lot of the people around, and there are constantly cars driving by with people in, and there's also a BTR over by the control tower, so if you get spotted, then that thing's most likely going to fire on you, and it will rip you to shreds, and obviously you don't have anything to counter it with. There are no RPGs or anything around, as far as I know at least, so probably kill you. Oh, and I do want to say that, again, with the animation of putting the mask on, that was one thing that wasn't in the original, so I do like that they put that in, because obviously you probably would put a mask on in a blizzard. And it has that little outline around the sides. So. Well, that was unfortunate. bit of an over-dramatic kill if you ask me, but it's pretty cool.
There's a truck coming. Stay out of sight. Good kill.
Now, there's a guy up there. There he is.
I'll take this one.
Oh, no, sorry. Yeah, beat you to it. You're too slow. I like how they changed his name to Captain McTavish, because that's his official title, but it is Soap, if you didn't know. So, they try to hide it, but anyone who knows Call of Duty would know that already, especially on the Remastered edition. But
Hold up. I'm seeing some activity on the runway. Looks like 20 plus foot mobiles headed your way.
yeah, he says that, but you don't actually need to worry about it. They'll not spot you.
Found it. I'm picking up more radio traffic about the satellite. Stand by. Got it. Sounds like the satellite's in the far hangar. Brace you there. Oscar Mike. Out.
He says he'll race you there, but as far as I'm aware, there isn't actually a way to win the race. He'll always be waiting for you
Take cover.
at the hangar entrance, no matter what you do. So, again, if I'm wrong, feel free to correct me, but from what I know, I'm pretty sure you will always be the last one there. So, there are two ways you can actually get to this area. There's coming this way and running down, or what you can do is jump over this way. But yeah, he's always here.
Took a scenic route, man.
Yeah, he'll always say that, even if it takes you like 20 seconds to get here or something. He'll always use that line, which is a little stupid. And there's the satellite. And he's gonna get the ACS module, which is just up here.
Go upstairs and look for the ACS module.
I'm also pretty sure they don't have that animation in the original either, so they've made everything look a lot better. So I like he says that, but he's right there. First thing to comply, he's stood there with his hands up, but he's complying. And now they sound the alarm.
Get close and hug the wall. We use the mix for cover and cross the tarmac to the southeast.
The funny thing is run over this way, boom, explodes. Well, that was unfortunate. Focus on playing on hard and difficulty. I usually play on regular because the problem with playing on things like hard and veteran is, in my opinion, it kind of takes the fun out of it a little, because the enemies deal a lot of more damage, or you become substantially weaker. Because the problem I have had is, say you're aiming at someone and you're shooting, but because they can also hit you, you sort of jolt backwards and a lot of your shots will miss, even if they probably should have hit them. So, that is annoying, but nothing I can do about it. I'm not going to play on recruit or regular because it'd be a little easy, and for this playthrough I'm trying to have a little bit of a challenge. I've already played through the game, so I do know where a lot of things are, but still. And they run back and shoot them.
Take that snowmobile. Let's get the hell out of here.
And on to one of the coolest parts of the mission.
Expo point is compromised. We're en route to the backup LZ using enemy transport. Meet us there. Over. Bravo 6, Kilo 6-1. Roger that. More tangos for the rear. Just outrun them. Go, go.
Yeah, which is impossible because apparently you will never use full throttle because they can get ahead of you. So I'm just gonna dawdle them out. And then we come to the sort of scary part, because when you first do this you'll probably hit a tree, but it's pretty easy. If you stick right here, there are very few, but then just start going left down the middle and you should avoid most of the trees and be okay. And then make an overdramatic jump.
Land the chopper, let's go! Bravo 6, we have you on visual. Get your ass on board. We're running on fumes here.
Yeah, you're running on fumes, but we'll still be able to get out of here. Well. That's that mission done. So again, if you don't want to see me do no Russian, then just finish watching now. Because no Russian can be difficult for some people to watch.
Yesterday you were a soldier on the front lines, but today, front lines are history. Uniforms are relics. The war rages everywhere, and there will be casualties.
Yes, the Kiev National
This man,
International
Makarov,
Airport.
is fighting his own war, and he has no rules, no boundaries. He doesn't flinch at torture, human trafficking, or genocide. He's not loyal to a flag or a country or any set of ideals. He trades blood for money.
And he's somehow unkillable.
He's your new best friend. You don't want to know what it's cost already to put you next to him. It
And we'll never know.
cost you a piece of yourself. It will cost nothing compared to everything you'll save.
Yeah, okay. Well, again, if you do not want to see this mission, then just please turn off now. Yeah, see look, it even gives you the skip mission option if you don't want to see no Russian. So, stop watching now if you don't want to see this, but if you do, then let's get on to it. Remember, no Russian. You don't actually have to kill anyone, but then you're supposed to be undercover, it's probably wise to act like it at least. And those of you who have played Modern Warfare 3 will know that Yuri is actually here. He'll appear from that elevator and walk over and try shooting you with a pistol. Which they actually added into the Remastered edition, which is nice. Once you reach the checkpoint at the top of the stairs, that's when it'll spawn him in.
I'm just there. Go.
You got an M4A1 with a grenade launcher, and then the M2040. Like I said, this is quite gruesome, so... It's a certain point, like once you get here and out of sight, it'll then spawn Urian down here, and you'll see him walk through here and start shooting at you. Which is weird, because when you play Urian Modern Warfare 3, they're actually only just coming up the stairs when you shoot at them, whereas on here you're supposed to be already over there. Which is, it's basically so you miss it. Because look, there he is. Trying to shoot you, and then he'll collapse. They're supposed to, you come back and you see his body, maybe, if you know about Modern Warfare 3, but you'll usually miss it unless you come back, because you'll be about here where it spawns him in, so you won't hear the shots, or if you do, you'll suspect it's one of them, or one of the security officers. Yeah, you could have just shot Makarov, instead of... Again, like Shepard said, this is like a piece of yourself to do this. It is just a game, but it does hurt some people to watch this. Which I understand, because it may only be a game, but to see something so gruesome like this... I think a lot of people were actually, when the game first came out originally, a lot of people were very angry about this. Because, you know, a massacre at a international airport like this is just wrong. Nice. The thing is you can either go down those escalators there and walk over, or you can take the second elevator, which is not been blown apart. You can take the elevator, because if you take the elevator you can actually get to that area before Makarov and the rest of them do. You've got to move quick, but it is possible. Because the game purposely makes you walk really slowly, not run or jog or anything. This mission doesn't have any intel on it, because obviously you're undercover, so there is no intel to collect, especially since the international airport there isn't going to be any. Just a chance to reload.
Check your weapons
And then immediately, like, the entire military is here.
I've waited a long time for this.
Yeah, I bet you have.
Haven't we all?
This way, let's go. Go.
And this is where it actually gets difficult, because obviously in that first part you're just massacring people, but this is actually when you're fighting against, like, soldiers. It's not really that difficult, it's made that it's pretty easy, honestly. There aren't that many of them, and they're easy enough to kill. There are those with the riot shields, but they don't pose too much of a problem, so you don't need to worry. But those people over there, you can see they'll actually shoot at you, and you can actually kill them. Look. Back off. Yeah, that's the thing I hate, like, they hit you and obviously your vision goes red and like you jerk back and that, so you can't, it's impossible to fight back kind of thing, which sort of annoys me, but it's also probably more realistic. I just dropped his riot shield and ran.
Терминала. Террористы могут пройти через подземный туннель. Прием. FSB, take them out.
I don't know what FSB stands for, but if I was to take a guess, I'd say something like Federal Security Bureau or something. Because they're basically security forces to protect from terrorist attacks or something, I guess. So I don't know whether that is what it stands for or not, but that sounds pretty reasonable to me. So if you do know, then let me know whether I was right or if I was wrong. Because I'm presuming I'm wrong, but who knows? Maybe I'm just really good at guessing. One thing you will notice is that Lev and the other guy, Krillin, will actually die in this part of the mission. I don't think there's a way for you to save them, because every time I've done this, they always die, so it'll only be you, Makarov, and Victor that survive to the end. So, correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure that they're basically programmed to reach a certain point and then die. And we conveniently have an ambulance set up for our escape. Hold your fire. Oops.
No шевелитесь, get in. We sent a strong message to this attack, Makarov.
That was no message. This is a message.
The Americans thought you could deceive us. When they find that body, all of Russia will cry for war.
And how did they know you were an American? Your accent, or maybe Shepard told him, because Shepard, he planned this all out. So he sent a bit of info to Makarov to say that guy's an American agent. So who knows? Alexei Borodin, which is actually Joseph Allen, KIA. Well, we've done that, so
It's gonna get bloody.
yep.
You're right, mate. Now in the eyes of the world, they're the victims. No one's gonna say a word when the Russians club every American they can reach.
Makarov was one move ahead. Now he's left thousands of bodies at the feet of an American.
We're the only ones who know it was Makarov's up. Our credibility died with Allen. We need proof.
Follow the shell.
And that'll be next episode, going to Rio de Janeiro
Alejandro
to find
Rojas.
Rojas.
Never heard
So-
of him, sir.
You know him as Alex the Red. He supplied the assault.
One bullet to unleash the fury of a whole nation. Which means that
He's our ticket to Makarov.
Yeah, so thank you guys so much for watching. Next episode we will be taking on Takedown. And that'll be next episode. It's an interesting mission, and one of the hardest in my opinion, because of like so many tight areas you're pushed down with enemies all over the place shooting at you. But anyway, we'll save that for next episode. Thank you guys so much for watching. I do appreciate all your support. Remember to like this video if you enjoyed it, subscribe to see more, and turn your notifications on so you don't miss anything. And also let me know if you'd like me to do any other games, because there are all sorts of games I'm thinking of doing playthroughs on, such as Fallout 4, and you know, if there's anything, then just let me know, and and I'll see about doing them for you. So thank you guys so much for watching. The next video I upload after this one will be The Last of Us Part 2. That'll probably be Sunday, so keep an eye out for that one. So again, thank you guys so much, and I will see you next time. Thank you and goodbye.